Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So I'm going to work through the S trials today, and we're going to begin with S trial number 1. And the time law is damage dealt by AoE attacks increased by 100%. Other damage is reduced by 50%. That's a very interesting time law. That applies for the enemies though, so doesn't work for me, unfortunately. And looking at the enemies, they don't have any AoE attackers. So it's a useless time law. Despite that, this is not a good... it's going to be tough to deal with these enemies because there's 3 flyers, which will split up from the core group, which is good. But then the cuttlefish can give me problems. Let's bring Ledin. I'll give Ledin a shot. Bozel, I will bring as a summoner and sleeper to knock an enemy out while I deal with the other opponents, and I'm going to stand back and fight them from the back here. Tiaras would be nice for attack blessing. It would definitely help in one-shotting these opponents. Whether Sophia is better or Tiaras is better is the question though. Well, I'll stick with Sophia. And just begin. Here we go. This one is going to be a challenge, I think. We'll see. So, first things first, let's drop a summon here. And then I want to take this attack. Right, so it moves 5 here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. So if I take the attack with where Ledin is standing, that should be fine. Other than that, I'm just going to set up for turn 2. And I'll pray her up now. Because an early healing via the debuffing ability, and then I will use rewind soon anyways. So it just makes sense. Okay. So the cuttlefish is completely stuck at the back. So they separate themselves for me in many ways. So I want to take 1 attack, I don't want to take 2. So I'm going to move Bozo out of the way. Tank this first hit with Ledin, and then we'll move from there. Not attacking just yet, because I'm waiting for them to come in. Here we go. Combat begins. Yeah, so Ledin clearly can only tank 1 hit. That's it. Which really makes him rather useless, if we're being honest. If he can't even take 2 hits, he's become effectively a useless character. Well, in any case, let's knock one of these enemies to sleep. Taking it out of the fight. Then I'm going to try to kill off this guy. And I just realized I have 1,000 hooves, which is not a good thing. I'm going to use it, but the extremely long cooldown is going to cost me for sure. Right. Going to move, let him down. Let's use again on Leon. To take down this guy. So, 1 down. Let's regenerate Ledin. And for now, see if this guy goes after the Necromancer or goes after my core group. We'll see. Can Ledin tank this hit? He does. Barely, but he does. So, slowly upgrading my Ledin has paid off. Because he was able to tank a hit that he would not have been able to in the past. Well, in any case, let's rewind so everyone has their skills again. Except for Leon, because 1,000 hooves. Alright. It's alright. I'm going to use sleep again. Keep him out of the fight for now. Meanwhile, over here I'm going to Chivalry and 1,000 hooves attack. And then Ledin, his Divine Guard ends this turn, so I'll reactivate it. He's going to take one hit, so he should be fine. I hope anyways, because he's not at full hit points at all. But we'll see. It should be okay. Oh, Tiara's Sealing Talent brought him near full, so that paid off. And then this second attack should hopefully kill off the Leviathan. 10 hit points! 10! Fortunately, I believe this Necromancer can help. There we go. I can't believe a Necromancer killed off a level 65 enemy, but whatever works. Alright. Ledin actually doing a decent job because of Bozo sleeping these guys. This turn, he's going to fucking buff. And might as well try to kill off this Flyer General, but clearly cannot do enough damage. So Leon will have to finish the job. Alright. Let's move this Necromancer back again. Use Regenerate on Ledin. And then Tiaris, or sorry, Liana will pray her up. Generally speaking though, I don't recommend bringing Ledin to these fights. Look at, I mean, my Ledin has 583 defense, and he's still struggling against level 65s. But I guess I'm just taking advantage of the fact that my Ledin is so high level. You'd be really better off with, let's say, I don't even know who would be better, to be honest, because I am tanking hits. So yeah, I guess you either have a very high level and well-equipped Ledin, like I do, with good enchants, or you're going to have to figure out a way to just keep them out of the fight. One way would be, for example, Bernhardt. Because if you have Sophia for Rewind, Bernhardt and Bozo together would be 2 stun attacks. So you could keep them out of the fight while Leon kills off a few targets. So Bernhardt could be a replacement for Ledin, just as a quick note. Yeah, he stuns opponents rather than taking hits, and it would work out. So, let's continue on. 3 enemies left after I kill off this guy. The Vanguard is wearing off this turn. Can I split them up? Probably. If I offer this guy as a bait, this guy will probably come forward at me if I continue to shift south. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's continue to shift south a little. Drop yet another summon. Put them both at the top here for now. Leon will finish off the gargoyle. Just finishing targets does so much damage to me now. It's kind of rough. Yeah, the Shield Bash Bernhardt could very easily replace Ledin for this fight, I think. Alright, here they come. So, this guy should be drawn off to here by this Necromancer. And then I need to deal with the Mage General after that. So I have Chivalry, so I'm going to shift back for this turn. I don't want to take any attacks this turn, so... Uh-oh, I just realized I might have messed up there. Nope, I'm okay. Okay, let's turn on Danger Zone, because that was just careless. Alright, so here we go. Divine Guard is rather useless against this Orc General, because I don't know which buffs the Roar will remove. It removes 2 buffs, right? So, it's going to be a gamble if you use it, in other words. Well, anyways. Regenerate. Let's Divine Guard anyways, because I may attack the Mage with Ledin. And here we go. Let's see if they do as I hope. Oh, Mage went up. Not quite what I wanted, but that's okay. Right. In this case... Well, let's start with Chivalry. What? Let's put him to sleep first. We'll go from there. Surprisingly decent amount of damage from sleep. I'm not quite sure why, because it's supposed to be 0.25 times physical damage, right? Anyways, I'm not complaining. It's just a surprise to me. Alright, I'm going to Chivalry and just do a regular attack on this Cyclops, because I want to save the 1,000 hooves to hit the Mage. So I go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this works out. Let's use again Leon to kill off the Mage. This is the highest damage single attack I can make. So let's see how it does. And I even crit hit, and it still doesn't kill off the Mage. Just shows how tough the level 65 enemies are already becoming. Fortunately, with 1,000 hooves applying -2 mobility, he can't move. So I'm going to actually put this Necromancer here for now. And he can actually attack my Bozo. That's fine. I'll kill off the Cyclops with Ledin. Or not! Really? Ledin with 929 attack cannot kill off this Orc. Unbelievable. Anyways. Tentacle on Bozo. Ouch. A lot of damage there. And the Mage uses Mass Attack instead of attacking. Okay. Huh? Divine Guard wears off this turn. Alright, let's begin with prayer. I need to kill off both of these targets. So let's have... You better do 1200 damage. Yeah, there we go. Bozo kill off that one. Ledin will just faction buff. So he only has 1 guard range, which is not a bad thing, because what I can do is sacrifice this Necromancer right here to draw off this attack. Leon will kill off the Mage. So, defending right at the back, splits them up, and yeah, I was able to just slowly crush the enemy this way. With 1 cuttlefish against 5 of my characters, I'm not worried at this point. Should be an easy win. So, let's attack. Divine Guard. Rewind is even ready if I need it at this point. But it's pretty much over, so I'm not even going to bother. Water control, and here's his melee attack, which Ledin should probably... I keep thinking Ledin can do enough counterattack damage to kill off these enemies, but even with Divine Guard and 929 attack, it's not enough because they have such high defense now. Look at that, 794. Thankfully, Bozo, with his 744 intelligence, is able to crush these attackers because they don't have very high magic defense. So there we go. SS Trial 1 cleared. I do think if you don't have high level equipment, you can try using Bernhardt to shield bash and then rewind so that he can shield bash for a second turn in a row. And if your Leon is strong enough, right, he can slowly wipe out the enemies for you. So that would be the alternate method of clearing SS Trial 1. If you don't have a strong tank, bring a second stunner. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.